Yo, 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 yo. Zach Talk TV, Surviving Fillmore, Africa, checking in with the gang. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you do not miss an episode. Let's get it. Venezuela, 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 Venezuela. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, let my people get on up in here. You are now tuned into the new Venezuela by Surviving Fillmore Africa. Get on up in here. Yes, yes, yes. Get on up in here, man. We're about to get started. Yes, 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 yes. Zach Talks TV, Surviving Fillmore Africa, checking in with the gang. Once again, make sure you guys remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss an episode. You are now tuned into the new Venezuela Part 2. We're about to get into it. Grab some soda, grab some popcorn, sit back and relax. Tell a friend, and let's get it.
Who was wearing an orange sort of mid-sleeve t-shirt underneath a navy v-neck shirt. You could see the hems of his prison garb orange t-shirt coming out his sleeves and out his hem as he stood up wearing translation headphones in order to make his exit from the courtroom. A gentleman sitting in about the third or fourth row to my left suddenly stood up and jabbed a finger at him and said what our producer Guerrero says in Spanish was, "You will pay," at which point Maduro calmly looked at him and said, "Soy hombre de Dios," meaning I am a man of God, and then said, "Soy prisionera de la guerra," I am a prisoner of war. And the exchange between them started to continue until a court officer who had already warned everyone before the proceedings started that if you were to make a statement, you would be immediately ejected, looked at the guy who was wearing a suit.
Maduro. He's captured. Maduro captured in New York City. He was brought over here by boat. We took his ass. We brought him up to New York by helicopter. And now we got him in a courtroom. Now he's saying he a prisoner of war. Ain't that some shit? Let's get into it, man.
Seemed like any other employee of the government who might have come to watch. And indeed, there were scores of people from the DEA, from the Department
of Health. Now he a prisoner of war. Now he a victim. Ain't that some shit? He done killed all these goddamn motherfuckers, done sent all these drugs over here. Now he the goddamn victim. That's how it usually go, y'all. Now he the goddamn
Homeland Security. At that point, the court security officer jabbed his finger at the guy and said, "You, out." And that all happened as Judge Hellerstein stood up from the bench, which means everybody in the courtroom was standing at the same time as law enforcement officers were trying to get this gentleman who was trying to force a confrontation with Nicolas Maduro out of the courtroom as Maduro and his wife, Silvia Flores de Maduro, were trying to get back into U.S. custody. Let me tell you some other things that happened that I think are interesting.
Yeah.
Silvia Flores' lawyer said that during the kidnapping, what they called the kidnapping, Silvia Flores sustained serious injuries, and you could see some bruising to her forehead. They said she also sustained what they believe might be some fracturing
of... hit her on top of the head? God damn, Trump. Trump, you're supposed to be gentle and extract them out. Now we learning that you done hit him across the head. God damn it. I knew you ain't play fair, Trump. I knew you hit him across the head. I knew it.
Her ribs. They asked that she get immediate medical attention. And of course, Judge Hellerstein said that
Trump, you was supposed to extract them with no injuries, bro. Why you hit her across the head?
Could be worked out with the government. But then let's go back to the beginning, Allie. This was unlike anything I have ever seen. I've never seen a head of state in a U.S. courtroom before as a defendant. And Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores, had to have been humbled by this. They walked in, again, wearing standard issue prison garb. Nicolas Maduro wearing...
Damn, imagine that, being the president of a whole country, another president ordering the army to come to your country and kidnap your ass, bring you back to this country, and now they got you over here in fucking jail jumpsuits getting arraigned in court. Ain't that some shit? That let y'all know tomorrow ain't promised today. Hell no. Today you can be on top. Today you can be on top, the president of Venezuela. The next day your ass can be in handcuffs, getting shipped off to New York. It's real.
Khakis on the bottom, but that standard issue orange prison t-shirt on the top. When he was asked to enter his plea, he tried to give a pretty long recitation. First, the judge asked him, "Are you in fact Nicolas Maduro de Moros?" And he said, "I am Nicolas Maduro de Moros. I am the president of Venezuela. I am here because I have been kidnapped since Saturday, January 3rd. They captured me at my home in Caracas," at which point Judge Alvin Hellerstein, who's presiding over this case, cut him off and said, "Mr. Maduro,
captured his ass like a Pokemon." Ain't that some shit? Like a damn Pokemon. Get your ass back in the ball.
will be time to address all of this, including through motion practice that your lawyers will bring. I just want you to confirm that you are Nicolas Maduro de Moros." And there were other instances in which both Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores, attempted to have their say in court. All being said, there was some real disjuncture between Nicolas Maduro, the defendant, who said, for example, when Judge Hellerstein read him his rights.
He ain't getting off. Maduro, I hate to break it to y'all, but Venezuela, that's our country now. United States of Venezuela. No, it's United Venezuela States of America. That's what it is. United Venezuela States of America. I think they got a nice ring to it. We got some more land, y'all. Shout out to that.
The right to remain silent, that he's entitled to counsel.
We got some more oil. Shit. We done got like 100 and something barrels. We done got like thousands of barrels, millions of barrels of oil. Shit, we about to be up. Gas prices about to go down now. See, what we had to do was we had to go steal some shit. Duh, the whole time. Damn, Trump, you could have been did this.
He's entitled to be free pending trial unless Judge Hellerstein finds that he's a danger to the community.
He said we're going to make America affordable again some way, somehow, nigga. If we got to rob, steal.
Like, are you aware of these rights? Have you discussed them with your lawyer? And he said, again, in Spanish, this is the translation, "I did not know of these rights. You, Your Honor, are informing me of them now." And yet, as inexperienced as he was.
Shit, them gas prices finna go down, y'all. We just stole hella oil from Venezuela, yeah.
Or claimed to have been.
Trump said, they asked Trump, what we gonna do with the oil that was on the ships? He said, shit, we gonna keep it. What the fuck
with the American justice system, he comported himself as if he were still the head of state of Venezuela. Put aside what he was wearing, put aside that he is wearing the bulky translation headphones. In his comportment, he was carrying...
You just wait for Cuba. Cuba is a communist dictatorship.
Oh yeah, Cuba. I hate to break it to you, Cuba, but you looking like a dinner plate right now. We don't like how y'all government. We don't like how the president moving. And you know, we in the kidnapping. We kidnapping niggas, making them feel like a kid again. You feel me? We about to go ahead and go over to Cuba, and then we gonna head to Greenland. We about to have hella countries.
Kill priests and nuns.
United States of Venezuela, Greenland, Cuba. You feel me?
They've preyed on their own people. Their days are numbered. We're going to wake up one day, I hope in 26.
See what he's saying? Look, he ain't even a president. He just a white oligarch. He already know what's about to happen. He like, shit, It's a matter of time before we, you feel me?
In our backyard, we're going to have allies in these countries doing business with America, not narco-terrorist dictators killing Americans. This is a big frigging day. And
fuck it, give us, fuck it. Russia, we need your shit too. China, give us that shit. We need everything, bro. Fuck that. We need that. We need all of it. Fuck that.
Everybody in the world is thinking differently.
United States of America, the world, nigga. Fuck that.
They were just a few days ago because of what you did.
Cuba is ready to fall.
Yes.
Cuba. Trump, look, Trump had to weigh in like Cuba is ready to fall. Look, he talking big shit. He ain't talking no small ball shit. You feel me?
It looks like it's ready to fall. I don't know if they're gonna hold that.
Look, Trump sleepy as hell. He been up all night bombing motherfuckers. Shit, he can't even get sleep. He been spending so much. Trump sleepy on these niggas. You feel
Cuba
me?
now has no.
Trump like shit. I just kidnapped a nigga last night. I'm fucking shit. I'm whooped. You feel me? But Cuba, count your fucking days, bro. Because once I get my energy back up, I'm coming on in there.
They got all of their income from Venezuela, from the Venezuelan oil. They're not getting any of it. And Cuba literally is ready to fall. And you have a lot of great Cuban Americans.
Cuba is ready to fall. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first.
You just wait for Cuba.
Damn, you just wait.
The now deposed president and former first lady of Venezuela appeared today in federal court.
Cuba, you keep on playing. Keep playing, Cuba. We gonna have to come on up over there. We just kidnapped the other day. You feel me? We got kidnapping in our history now. We do this shit. Don't make us do it. You feel me?
Or just 2 days after U.S. commandos snatched them from a compound in Caracas. The historic pictures coming in all day. Nicolas Maduro and Cilia Flores under heavy guard, clad in those blue jail shirts. And then once inside the court, they pleaded not guilty to all the charges against them. Maduro at one point tried to rise and address the court before the judge cut him off. So let's go straight to Matt.
Look, they got him in orange socks and shit. Ain't that some shit?
Our chief correspondent, our new chief correspondent, by the way. Welcome. He was there for all of it, and he joins us now from the federal.
Let's get them likes up. We got 374 people in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode. Hit that like button for me. Let's get back to that.
Detention center in Brooklyn, where Maduro and his wife are being held at this hour. Matt, good evening.
Good evening, Tony. And it has been a stunning turn of events for Maduro, who just a couple of days ago was the ruler of an oil-rich nation. Now he is in a freezing.
Damn, the ruler of an oil-rich nation, and then the next day you kidnapped in jail clothes with orange socks on.
Jail cell in that detention facility behind me now. In court earlier, he was both compliant and defiant, saying that he was kidnapped, but also that he is still the legal president of Venezuela. Under heavy guard, Nicolas Maduro and his wife Cilia Flores were flown from a federal jail in Brooklyn to Manhattan this morning, surrounded by Drug Enforcement Agency officials.
So people see, so y'all want us to go to Cuba? Y'all want me to tell Trump we need to go ahead and hit Cuba up or what? Let me know now. Let me know something in the comments. We already done hit up Venezuela. That's our shit now. You feel me? That oil they had, that's ours. Well, they don't, we need that. Hell no. Cuba, you next. You keep playing games. You want to keep playing with our borders? Guess what? We gonna come take that shit. We don't know what we need resources. Fuck that. We need resources. We need to make America affordable again. So that means we need to start taking shit. And Trump, he on the right path.
Former president of Venezuela shuffled from the chopper to an armored vehicle and was then driven to a federal courthouse where he was greeted by the NYPD.
America is reverting back to what it's usually doing. Like, we used to taking shit. You feel me? This is what America do. Like, we the crooks of the world. We gonna take some shit. And then we gonna butt into if you got a war going on over there, we gonna butt into your shit. We gonna figure out what the hell you need, and we gonna figure out what we can get out of it. You feel me? America is cutthroat.
And protesters.
What we have right now.
Colombia, you next. Shit, we about to come for everything. Just line them up. Line them up. First, we got Venezuela in our back pocket. We about to go get Cuba. We about to put them in our front pocket. And then we gonna go get Greenland. We gonna put them in the other pocket. We gonna be 4 pocket. We gonna be 4 PF. And then
Demonstrators here right outside the courthouse. They're saying, who are we, Venezuela? What do we want? Freedom. Now, they've been here for about 2 hours. On the other side, there are people who oppose his detention. Inside the courtroom, Maduro, in a dark prison jumpsuit, was
they can't come for our stuff. You know why? Because America, we got the best military in the world. You feel me? No other military can come into a country and kidnap their president. No other country. But who can? America can. Why? Because we the big dog, not them. We the goddamn big dog. You feel me? And that goes for any other country. Y'all talking greasy? Putin? You thinking shit sweet? We know where you stay at. You feel me? All it take is a couple planes and a couple phone call, cousin. You feel me? Couple planes, couple phone call, and we can get you got. We hire you up in New York with the orange socks on. You feel me? In a cold cell, nigga.
Defiant, declaring through a translator that he's a decent man, was innocent of all the charges, and was still the president of charges. He was indicted during the first Trump administration in 2020. Federal prosecutors accused
America got the best military in the goddamn world because we spend all our goddamn tax dollars. Y'all see y'all paychecks? Y'all see how much taxes they taking out that shit? Half them motherfucking taxes going to war, nigga. They buying big machine guns. They getting big warships, warplanes, B2s, B4s, B6s, all type of shit. You feel me? That's what happened. We sent 150 planes over there to get him. You feel me? We sent 150 planes over to Venezuela with about 7 ships. And we said, yeah, give me your president, cause we ain't even want to talk. You feel me? We came in the middle of the night. Cutthroat shit. When everybody's sleeping, they think it's the end of the day. Fuck that, nigga. We just getting started. That's America for you. We flew over there 150 planes deep. And we came back with the president. Took him to New York. Took his ass to New York. Told him to sit down with his wife. And said, this our shit now. Give me that oil. That oil y'all had, we need that. Fuck that. That ain't y'all's no more. Hell no. Debo shit.
Maduro, his wife, sons, and others of partnering with some of the most violent and prolific drug traffickers and narco-terrorists in the world to distribute thousands of tons of cocaine to the United States for decades. Saturday's risky operation by the U.S. military sliced right into the heart of Venezuela's capital.
We come over looking like fireworks on a nigga. You feel me? We come through looking like fireworks. You don't even see shit. All he saw was lights, nigga. It was lights, camera, action. That's it. And he was gone, nigga. And he was gone.
During the raid, Flores' attorney said
like
she suffered an injury to her ribs. It is unclear if Maduro was injured, but in court, the judge promised them full medical attention. What happens next?
So the arraignment is the official start of this clock ticking for the trial. Both sides have waived their right to a speedy trial, meaning this could be quite a bit of time. There will be multiple...
Meaning months, years?
Absolutely.
Now, at one point during the arraignment, it seemed that...
Yeah, appreciate that give. Hell yeah. 663 people in here, man. Get them likes up. Only 23 in the like. What the hell? Y'all don't see what's going on here? Y'all better get with the goddamn program. What, y'all from Venezuela or some shit? Or y'all from Cuba? Y'all from Cuba. Y'all must be from Cuba. These motherfuckers ain't hitting the lights. They must be from Cuba. They know we about to come over there and put belt to ass. They don't want us to take our belt off, y'all. But We might have to do that.
Maduro is trying to grandstand, and the judge shut him right down. He said, I just need to know that you understand the charges against you and your rights. Now, at this point, Maduro's lawyers have waived his right to bail, which means he'll be staying in that detention facility behind me. His next court appearance is March 17th.
Matt, thank you very much. Glad to have you with us. But the now deposed president and former first lady of
Zelensky, you better count your goddamn day. We might just come and take Ukraine, Russia, China, Venezuela. We come for everything. We need all
Venezuela
of
appeared today in federal court just 2 days after U.S. commandos snatched them from a compound in Caracas. The historic pictures coming in all day. Nicolas Maduro and
need every goddamn drop of oil in this motherfucker.
Celia Flores under heavy guard, clad in those blue jail shirts. And then once inside the court, they pleaded not guilty to all the charges against them. Maduro at one point tried to rise and address the court before the judge cut him off. So let's
China and Russia have supported the president of Venezuela and told America to release him as soon as possible. They warned America that if the Venezuelan president
China and Russia, see? This is what I was just telling y'all, see? China and Russia, they was over there double dipping behind our backs in the oil fields of Venezuela. You feel me? We can't let this happen, y'all. Now look, China and Venezuela think they about to, China and Russia think they about to come forward and they think they gonna come take our oil. Our oil that we just got. Hell no. Now we got to defend our oil that we just got. Damn. You feel me? See how it go? Now they want to come and steal ours. Now they want to come and steal our stuff. Just because we stole it don't mean y'all can steal it from us. What the hell? That ain't how it work. Now we got to do something about this, y'all. We can't
not release.
We can't be having
China and Russia will send their forces to help Venezuela, and America will not be able to face them.
What you mean? AI? Hell nah. This motherfucker AI must not be smart. He must not know we got the best military in the goddamn world or something.
In reality, Venezuela has asked Russia and China for military help against America. Both countries have decided to help Venezuela.
You know what?
They told...
You know what, China and Russia? Count y'all days. Because we already about to... Once we get Greenland, we busy right now. Y'all better be glad we busy. So we can't tend to that. But if y'all try to come and steal our oil, we gonna have to come on up. We gonna come on with it. This time we come with 300 planes. You feel me? Y'all got some pretty big countries, but I think we can get the job done in 24 hours. You feel me?
America, that
we gonna come back with Putin and what's his name? Kim Jong-un or whatever the hell. We coming back with Putin and Kim Jong-un, nigga.
Arrested Venezuela's president illegally, and that
Trump gonna get on there like, China and Russia, we running China and Russia until further notice. You feel me? Fuck that. That oil they had, that's our shit now.
will never allow America to take control of Venezuela's oil. China and Russia said that if America does not free the Venezuelan president within a few days...
So Trump has threatened more U.S. military action against Venezuela.
Hey, y'all. China and Russia, that oil they had, that's our shit now. Fuck that.
But could Venezuela fight back? Venezuelan land forces, their army is about the same size as that in the UK. It's about 65,000. They've also got about 25,000 in the National Guard. But the key number here is how many are members
of... You don't care what they got. That's all our shit now.
What's next for Donald Trump?
That's all our shit now, buddy.
Venezuela is not surrendering and have refused Trump's demand to hand over control of the country. Venezuela's military has addressed the nation, stating that they will fight the United States and will not let them gain control of the country. They're also demanding Maduro to be returned immediately and saying that their 5 million man reserve army is already activated. Trump made it clear yesterday at the press conference, if Venezuela does not comply, which they're not, America will have to go in. This was also...
See that? Now, Venezuela, you already know, if we can come in and take the head, we can come in and take the body. You know what I'm saying? Don't make us do it. Give us our goddamn oil. Just give us just give us our goddamn oil and go to sleep. Fuck.
So said by the vice president, who is now the president, Rodriguez, who has rejected handing over the country or working with the United States and vows to fight.
Hell no.
Trump has said if she does not hand over control or obey him, as he said, second strikes will follow. And
second strikes will follow. You heard fucking right. Second strikes will follow. We got 3,000 people in here, man. Hit that like button. How is it 3,000 people in here and 45 likes? I think y'all all from Cuba. Fuck that. You feel me? I think y'all all from Cuba. It gotta be.
Her consequences will be worse. Just taking the president has done nothing, and the government and military are
still.
Delcy
Rodriguez
has been sworn in as the new president.
They don't want to hear us doing this stuff. They don't want to hear that we gonna be doing this stuff to them, y'all. They like, hell nah, we hate this shit, but we gotta watch it. Because we know
to Venezuela. It comes.
Breaking news. Tension arrives.
We're now seeing Nicolas Maduro departing, coming out of that helicopter. We're going to see his wife probably depart right after that. Just remarkable to see this. It was just the early morning hours of Saturday that this man and his wife were running a country of more than 30 million people. And then that dramatic and violent U.S. military operation taking place is now captured them and now making their way with their hands bound in those tan jumpsuits to be facing a federal judge. We're now seeing Nicolas Maduro depart.
Can y'all believe that? Nicolas motherfucking Maduro in a goddamn jumpsuit headed to New York. Damn. It was all
Did you notice the strange dance of the Venezuelan president? No one realizes that this is the real reason for his arrest. Nicolas Maduro deliberately wore a red hat.
Just a week ago, he was
This isn't causing nipples.
My grandma, my family, I have many people that died because the situation in Venezuela, relative, many people, this impact us in a way that you cannot imagine. We never will imagine that this will finish in this way, but we are very happy, and we now.
And look at that, and look at that. We did a good thing. Finally, we did it. Finally, the world. So, with that being said, that oil that y'all had, even though that oil that y'all had is ours now, we can still share a good moment. All right. But that oil y'all had, that's our shit now. Don't mention that oil because that's ours. But we did a good thing. You feel me?
Peace, because we can combat and we will combat to Venezuela, to rebuild our country, to make a better Venezuela.
He's been fighting for more than 2 decades to try to overthrow this dictatorship.
See?
While it looked
a dictatorship, they was misusing the funds, misguiding the citizens. You know what I'm saying? So we did a good thing. Even though we had to come and get our oil, we did a great thing. You feel me? Don't We need some I need to spam USA in the comment section. Fuck that. Spam USA in the comment section because we did a great thing and the people are happy.
It's like they're just invading and, wreaking havoc in a country. That's not the case. No one else has done anything to break this dictatorship that's had us under terror, under torture, has led the economy to the ground. No one else has done anything. So whether it's the ideal outcome for some people or whether it's not, the fact stands that this is the only opportunity that we have had to actually get freedom.
We don't know when is your last day when you live there in Venezuela. You don't know if you're going to make it home, if you go to uni, or if you go to buy bread, So I think we've been living scared for so long.
The people was living in fear. Y'all want the people to keep living in fear? Y'all want the funds to keep being misused? Ain't no other country was doing nothing about it. China ain't do nothing about it. Russia wasn't doing nothing about it. They was just trying to dibble and dabble in the oil fields. You feel me? And we can't have that. Hell no. If y'all want to fix the country, y'all can't get under the oil fields. Fuck that. What we did was we came and did a good thing and we switched up the regime, but that oil that they had, that's now ours, you know what I'm saying? We are the owners of the oil, but they get new regime change and they get a better economy.
That's why we're not scared to open.
We gonna give them something on it. Don't worry about it. We gonna give them something on it. You know what I'm saying? That's too much money. That's billions and billions and billions of dollars in oil. We gonna give them a little something. Get the economy running. Get them good. You feel me? But we got to bring that oil home over here because we need them gas prices lower. You feel me? I need to see like 25 cents. I want to go back to 1955, like 25 cents a gallon. Fuck that.
Help our mouths right now and say we're happy, we're celebrating the Maduro.
See, they don't like when we do this stuff, y'all. Hell no, they don't like this.
That a country can come. China and Russia have supported the president of Venezuela and told America to release him as soon as possible. They warned America that if the Venezuelan president is not released, China and Russia will send their forces to help Venezuela, and America will not be able to face them. In reality, Venezuela has asked Russia and China for military help against America.
Russia and China. Okay. Y'all want to play?
I just got out of court here in New York where Nicolas Maduro just pleaded not guilty along with his wife to the charges that they face as protesters have been out here throughout. Now, one of the more interesting things that happened during the hearing came simply when the judge asked him to confirm his identity.
China, y'all want to keep playing? We just went over there and got Maduro and his wife. And we hit her up top of her head. Ain't that some shit? And we hit her across her head. Damn, that's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy. Appreciate that gift. Hell yeah, Clemente.
He simply could have just said, yes, I'm Nicolas Maduro. He launched into saying that he is the constitutional president of Venezuela, that he is essentially being treated as a prisoner of war, that he's been...
Hold up, I'm hearing sounds in my house and shit. I might have some Russians trying to get up in my shit. Hold up. Hell no. I gotta be safe when I'm doing this stuff, y'all. Y'all know this. They might try to come get my ass.
Kidnapped, taken from his home in Caracas when the judge jumped in and said, okay.
Sounds? Is that them Russians?
We'll get to that later. For now, we just needed to know your name. His wife was there as well. I mentioned she pleaded not guilty. Both of them were speaking in Spanish as the rest of the court listened through interpretation. His wife did seem to be battling some injuries, some visible injuries on her face, and it was something that her defense acknowledged over the course of the hearing.
We ain't had to do her like that. We ain't had to hit her across her head like that. Damn. We were supposed to extract them, Trump, with no injuries and bring them to justice. Why you have to hit her across her head like that? Got knots on her head and shit. Damn. So not only did you knock down their fortress, but you hit them across the head. Damn. This shit is...
And then as the hearing wrapped up, a protester stood up in the hearing and essentially yelled at Maduro, you will pay.
That's what they said, y'all. They said she had injuries on top of her head. That means she got hit up top of her head somehow.
So I'm just getting out of court with Nicolas Maduro, and it was a remarkable court appearance, something like I've never seen before, because he was just...
We got 1,500 people in here and only 115 likes. I think y'all all from Cuba. It gotta be something. If you from the USA, please hit the like button. If you from Cuba, please hit the like button. We might spare y'all. Come on. I'm giving y'all a chance right now. If y'all want to comply, then we gonna have to come over there.
Allowed to speak like he was presiding. Even, he towers because of his height. And
I'm giving y'all a chance right now. If y'all want to comply, then we gonna have to come on up over there. And Putin, and Putin, we gonna have to, yep, you gonna have to come with us to New York to face the court.
When he was asked his name, he said, "Yo soy Nicolas."
And whatever, if y'all got some oil that we like, we gonna have to take that. That's gonna have to be ours. That's how we pay for the missions. How y'all think we gonna send 150 planes over there? How we gonna pay all them people? Y'all know how many people we had to use for that mission to go and get Maduro and his wife? We need that oil, or that shit gonna come out of our taxes and shit. Hell nah. If we don't get that oil, our goddamn everything gonna go up. Shit, milk, cheese, it start affecting little shit over here. You feel me? So we need that oil. Cause we deserve lower prices, y'all. We've been struggling over this motherfucker.
De la República de Venezuela. He goes, "My name is Nicolas Moros Maduro. I am the president of the Republic of Venezuela." And then he goes, "Fue secuestrado en mi hogar en Caracas en una intervención militar de los Estados Unidos." He was like, "I was kidnapped from my home in a military intervention by the United States." And he was like, "Yo soy inocente, no soy culpable, I'm innocent, I am not guilty, mi país está sin presidente, my country is without a president." And because there was real-time translation and like gaps, perhaps that's why he was indulged by the court. But typically when a defendant is asked to confirm his name and just enter a plea, it's yes and no, not guilty, whatever. But not, "Yo soy el presidente de la República de Venezuela." You could just feel the weight in the room. And his wife did something very similar. She was like, "Yo soy la primera dama de la República de Venezuela y soy inocente. I'm the first lady of the Republic of Venezuela." And
what do y'all think? Do y'all think Maduro did it? Do y'all think his wife has something to do with it? Do y'all think we should have just got Maduro and left his wife alone and not hit her up top the head? You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to do that stuff at all. Paul Roman, appreciate that $10, bro. Hell yeah. Yes, USA. I'm doing this for the country. Somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. And it might as well be me. And guess what? Greenland, you next. Cuba, count your fucking days. We already know about you, Cuba. Actually, that might be my next series.
My producer has just...
Cuba.
So this is for the TikTok creators who are condemning the arrest, capture, what have you, of Maduro and his wife. So let's recap here.
We got a hater. Y'all. Our first hater. Let's listen. Let's hear her out. We don't judge. We listen out. This is a channel of freedom of speech, and we gonna hear her out. All right. Let's see what she got to say.
Making your little rage baiting posts. Do you even know why he was captured? Do you think the Venezuelan people are upset by this? No, the only ones who are upset by this are those who were getting paid to go along with it. Those who, supported him. They're the only ones who are mad. The other ones who are mad are dictators in other countries. China, Iran, Cuba. Those are all countries that have dictators.
China been stabbing us in our back for a long time, y'all. China been stabbing us in our back for a long time. And what we've been doing, we've been eating shrimp fried rice and egg rolls, all type of shit. Just thinking it was happy-go-lucky. Whole time, China trying to take our ass out. They think they better than us, y'all. China, y'all think y'all better than us? Y'all want us to come through there? What's y'all president name? Kim Jong-un or whatever? He don't even work out. He don't even work out. We can go get him.
And fall under a dictatorship.
We can go get him.
Now, do you think that is a life you would like to live under the rule of a dictator? Pretty much being told what you can do, when you can do it.
Is that Kim Jong-un? Is that Kim for China? Who is China president, y'all? Let me know. I don't know. I forgot.
Okay, I guess that kind of compares to marriage. Okay.
I only know one president name, and that's Trump. You feel me?
It's a joke.
Trump. You feel me?
You know, so in, you know, a little.
And guess what? United States, we got one of the best motherfucking militaries in the goddamn world. So if you try that shit over here, you're gonna send your ass to New York.
A rundown over there. The people are not upset. The people are rejoicing as they should be. So Maduro.
Best goddamn militaries in the goddamn universe. And if Xi Jinping want to ping his ass over here, guess what? We're going to pack his ass up and send him to New York. I haven't faced the courts.
For those of you who don't know, lost an election. He lost. He decided, screw it, I'm going to take over anyways. And he did. And he caused havoc.
All right, we don't even know what you're saying no more. All I know is we went over there, that oil that they had, that's our oil now. We did a great thing for the Venezuelan people. They're happy. We're happy. You feel me? It's a two-way deal. Like, we got them a new regime. They got us some money. You feel me? They got us some oil money. Now we get to, hopefully our prices come down, because we need to see 25 cents a gallon. Cross your fingers. 25 cents a gallon, y'all. In a couple months. We gonna be riding everywhere in this bit. Like,
He caused pain. Let's watch here as the chopper here, they're opening the doors. And they're going
the agents getting out, and we'd imagine once the agents get out, they'll scope it out and then bring him out and lead him, presumably, again, to another vehicle to take him directly to that courthouse in Manhattan.
As we watch this, Brandon,
there he is,
you know, and this was hours after a dramatic military operation with the ousted Venezuelan leader was captured with his wife over the weekend in the early morning hours. There he is.
Look, they put him
taking one step.
And appears handcuffs on his arms there in this orange jumpsuit as the DA.
Now, when you get them orange socks on, that's when you know your ass is grass, buddy.
Just went out behind him as well, again, taking him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
To this courthouse in Manhattan. We've been saying it, Rita, the world is watching, and so these images here is history in the making. As we know, the U.S. military capturing him over the weekend, those bombs, we saw the videos, the images over the weekend as well.
His wife following him, Celia, it looks like she too.
Is right behind us, they're ducking their heads.
Yep, and she is in handcuffs. It doesn't look like they are.
They put him on some Grandpa Nike, some orange socks, a Carhartt damn jumpsuit, and his wife got the same thing on.
Shackled.
And no, it looks like they're able to walk kind of freely, but their hands are definitely.
DEA as well. I mentioned this is a 4-count indictment. He's charged with leading a 25-year narco-terrorism conspiracy. And of course, the big question is we've watched and
we need all prices to go down. We've been paying too much for too goddamn long, and I need this stuff to stop. Either you raise our goddamn wages, or you drop these goddamn prices, or you go steal some goddamn oil. I don't care what the hell you do. I don't care what the hell you do. Just drop the goddamn prices. You feel me? So they resorting to the last resort, and that's thievery. So they done went over to Venezuela, and they done took their stuff.
we anticipate him going before a federal judge. Is the big question I think everybody's asking is where do we go from here?
Yeah, we've heard from President Trump and also Marco Rubio, Vice President J.D. Vance, all talking about how Maduro is accused of using these drugs to infiltrate the United States and with these terrorism charges. So it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
in the best interest of the U.S. and the Venezuelan people, according to President Trump, to get him out of power. And so again, now we're going to see him being loaded again on this armored truck.
That Venezuela, that country called Venezuela, that's our shit now. We running that right now. That president that was running that the other day, nah, we got him. He in New York. That's our shit over there now. That oil they had the other day, that China and Russia was nibbling on, hell nah, that's our shit. Give us that shit. China and Russia, if you mad, then you come talk to us. We might can make a deal with y'all. If y'all want to make a deal, we come take y'all too. You feel me? Xi Jinping, you want to ping you want to pop off? We come get you too. You know what I'm saying? But we want to make a deal. You know, that's the thing. Trump, he like making deals. So he gonna give you a chance. He gonna be like, okay, y'all want some of this oil? All right, that's cool. Come sit down with us. Come sit down with us and let's talk it out. Y'all can get 2%. We take 95%. China, you can get 2%. Russia, we give you 2%. That other 1%, we might get at the Ukraine or some shit. We don't know. We don't care. But that 95%, they got to be ours because we need prices to go down. Hell nah. And we need to pay for the crew that went over there. We sent 150 planes over there. That shit ain't cheap. That's why that oil that y'all had, we need that immediately. Hell
Maduro going in first, and then his wife were expected to follow as well. DA agents there, all armored, all with their weapons. Of course, big security thing. Even you have to be secure in this type of thing.
Exactly, as we continue to.
Just 3 days ago, he was living a life of luxury as
that oil y'all had 3 days ago. Nah, that's our shit. That luxury life, you was doing bad things, buddy. And bad things always come to an end. That's what y'all need to remember. That's the key that y'all need to take from this stream. You do bad things, you get bad results. You feel me? You want proper things to happen. Proper things take proper preparation. And proper preparation prevents poor performance. You dig what I'm saying? Pay attention.
Authoritarian leader of Venezuela, but Nicolas Maduro tonight, restrained in shackles alongside his wife, Celia Flores, arraigned in New York on federal charges, including narco trafficking. Inside court, a defiant Maduro pleading not guilty and telling the judge, "I'm innocent, I'm a decent man, I'm still the president of my country." When the judge asked Maduro to confirm his identity, the deposed leader spoke at length. "I am Nicolas Maduro, the constitutional president of the Republic of Venezuela. I am a prisoner of war." Flores, appearing with bandages on her face, also pleading not guilty. The U.S. case features a mountain of evidence accusing Maduro.
Is Maduro guilty or not? Did he do these things or not, y'all? Let me know.
I lived in Venezuela as an American for the last 2 years. I just got back to the U.S. a few days ago, and I know Venezuela better than almost any American right now. I've been all over the country: Caracas, Puerto La Cruz, Margarita, Valencia. I've gone deep into the barrios of Petare and 23 de Enero and partied with the rich elite in Hotel Humboldt, the mansions of Altamira, all of it. I was at the protest after Maduro stole the election in July 2024. I talked to top military leaders.
What set you rep? You repping United States? If you repping USA, let me know in the chat. You feel?
Donald Trump just knocked Putin out without throwing a single punch.
See that, Putin? Putin, get your ass over here. Keep on playing with us.
I'm about to share breaking news.
Putin, get your ass over here. That's how we gonna do Putin.
You need to listen to all 3 or 4 minutes of it, and then you need to share it with as many people as you possibly can. There is information coming out of DC that is terrifying, and it has a very specific tie to history, all of which I'm about to explain. Breaking news right now, Chuck Schumer, who, by the way, let's throw the middle finger to.
She trying to scare us, y'all. She must not know we got the best goddamn military in a goddamn world.
This is epic. Watch Delta Force fast.
We don't want no negativity in this country. Hell no. I was a soldier for a long time. Hell, I appreciate your service. And I appreciate that $2. Hell yeah, United States of America.
Rope onto Maduro's residence.
In God we trust, united we stand. Hell yeah.
Where he is hiding out from capture.
And guess what? We got the best goddamn military in the goddamn world. Thank you for your service, buddy.
This fast rope onto the roof, and they go in there and they capture him and his wife and bring him back to America.
We learned overnight that dozens of Cubans were killed in this raid. The Cubans saying at least 32 died in what they are calling combat actions. The Cubans were known to be providing security for Maduro.
So the Cubans was over there providing security for the Venezuelans. And now they think that they gonna talk greasy behind our backs, and we not gonna come and get they guy and bring him upstate to New York. This shit.
It is likely that they were killed when the army.
Should we go get Cuba, y'all? Let me know in the chat. If I get enough comments this here to say, yeah, go get Cuba, I'm gonna send a message to Trump. He gonna send a message to the military, and they gonna have the shit done within a couple hours. What? Should we go get Cuba, y'all? Let me know in the chat. Cause we do this. We could do this. They keep talking.
Elite Delta Force burst into Maduro's
We can knock off the whole world in about 10 days. Each country, one country in 24 hours. China might be about 36 hours, but we can get them done though. You know what I'm saying? Russia, we can go on over there. We can get them done 24 hours. Take Putin out. We good. You feel me?
Because we do know there was an exchange of gunfire. It is also likely that others died in those military facilities. As we know, there were no U.S. deaths, but there were U.S. military wounded, and President Trump gave the first details about that, saying that our helicopter pilots were the ones who were wounded. President Trump saying
We are against all innocent people dying over warfare, okay? All innocent people that has nothing to do with this, we are against that on this channel. What we aren't against is criminals doing bad things, killing hundreds and thousands of people, okay? Those guys, we can ship them to New York to face justice. But innocent people, that's not okay. You know what I'm saying? Because those are civilians in their country. It could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the flip side. That's the scary side of war. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, it has to be done. And that oil that they had, that's our oil now.
of them were hit, adding that they were bleeding badly, but that they were very brave and kept the chopper flying. So, Robin, we are still learning new details about this every single day.
We really are, every single moment, really. And we heard in Rachel's reporting that the president has not ruled out sending American troops into Venezuela. And this morning, he's warning other countries could be next, Martha?
Exactly, Robin. He's warning Mexico to get its act together and say,
damn, Mexico. We wasn't even thinking about y'all. But guess what, Mexico? But guess what, Mexico? Them avocados y'all got, we need them. Fuck that. Them avocados, them tortillas, hell no.
Venezuela's neighbor, Colombia, is very sick too, run by a sick man who likes...
We love our Mexicans. We love our Mexicans, for sure.
Making cocaine and selling it to the United States. And President Trump said he's not going to be doing that very long. Asked if there will be a U.S. operation in Colombia. President Trump...
Mexico, if y'all keep playing, we gonna come take them goddamn avocados y'all got. Keep on playing games. We like our quesadillas and our enchiladas and shit, but we gonna come and get them goddamn avocados y'all keep playing. We ain't got time for this. We need to eat good while we taking over the world now. And them avocados, they good protein, you feel me?
Saying it sounds good to me.
Yeah, we heard him say that. And he also said he appears to be setting his sights once again on Greenland.
Exactly. President Trump saying,
Mexico, that oil y'all got, we need that. China, that oil y'all got, Russia, that oil y'all got, we need all the oil, bro. We need gas prices to go 25 cent. Hashtag 25 cent in the chat if you want to see 25 cent gas prices. Fuck that.
We need Greenland for now.
Be paying 1935 prices. Fuck that. What was they paying in 1935? About 25 cents. That's how much I want to pay.
National security. Greenland is covered with Russian and Chinese ships all over the place, and Denmark is not going to be able to do it. This follows a social media post by White House senior advisor Stephen Miller's wife, Katie, showing Greenland with an American flag superimposed over it. Both the Danish and officials in Greenland have pushed back. The Danish prime minister saying the U.S. has no right to annex one of the three countries in the Danish kingdom. We learned
keep playing with
Venezuela has put out an emergency decree. Venezuela orders arrest of anyone backing the U.S. attacks. Venezuela has ordered police to hunt down and arrest anyone involved in promoting or supporting the U.S. military attacks that led to Maduro's arrest. The whole country looked like it was in the streets. Are they going to arrest every single fucking person?
That's all right. It's all right, bro. We about to have some boots on the ground here in a minute. Just let us cool off. We done took Maduro. You know, we got to cool down. Let us recharge, you know, drink some water and shit. Let us chill out for a minute. We just put them on their jumpsuits. We just put their orange socks on. Let them chill for a minute. Let them face justice for a couple days. Then we going to send a couple more troops over there. We going to get some boots on the ground, and we going to handle that shit. The shit that they thought they was about to do, it ain't about to happen. Why? Because that's our shit. And that oil that they had the other day, that's our shit too. Let's get it.
Like,
see that, bro? Shout out to the mission. We did a good thing, y'all. We did a good thing. Clap it up in the chat, y'all. We did a great thing. I'm so proud of my country. See, this is the things that Biden could never. Biden fuck around, have us fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Biden fuck around, have us getting our oil took. You feel me? God damn. Biden would have had us getting our own, surrendering our goddamn oil. Like, damn. See that? Yeah. That's tears of joy. Tears of joy. He happy that we got his oil. Yep. The main thing is we set these people free. You know what I'm saying? Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring. Venezuela is free at last. Venezuela is free at last. And that oil that they had, although the oil that they had is now the Americans' oil, we have set them free. And guess what? Who running the country? We run the country. United States of Venezuela. He ain't sad, y'all. He ain't sad, y'all. These are tears of joy. He's happy. These are tears of joy, y'all. We did a good thing. Now, Trump, you might be able to get that, you know, that Nobel Peace Prize you be talking about, Trump? This might put you in them books. Should we get Trump the Nobel Peace Prize on this move? If we can get them gas prices low within the next couple of weeks to let us know it's really real. Not to mention, we've been hitting these countries with the tariffs and shit too. We supposed to have some tariff money coming. On top of that, he been talking about the $2,000. You feel me? We supposed to have $2,000 on the way. But now we just hit for another country. We just hit for a couple million barrels. You feel me? I feel like we should all get $2,000 checks and 1 barrel of oil. Fuck that. You feel me? We getting $2,000 checks and 1 barrel of oil each. Hell yeah.
We waited for this moment for so long. I left my country in 2017, a moment where people were dying from starvation. People didn't have medicine. People like me, we fled the country and we were forced to leave our country, to leave my family. I haven't put a step on Venezuela for 9 years.
There's a lot of outcry about the way President Maduro was removed from power by the U.S. military. How do you feel about the specific way that he was removed from office?
I have mixed feelings about that. I'm not particularly supporting a way or not. I'm supporting a change. I'm supporting democracy.
See, they supporting a change. They supporting democracy. They don't want to live under dictatorship. They want democracy and they want justice. And that's what we went over there to deliver. That was our bottom line. Although we wanted that oil, that was in the back of our brain too. But the main thing was to deliver freedom to the Venezuelan people. And guess what, Trump? For that, we might have to award you the Nobel Peace Prize, buddy. You might have did your big one, Trump. Nope, Trump. Actually, the job has just got started because I heard down the grapevine that China and Russia, they've been talking slick behind our back because they was nibbling on Venezuela's oil, and behind our backs, we had no clue. But now that's our oil, and now they mad. You know what I'm saying? Now they mad. Now they want to act like they gonna join forces. But that's okay because we have the best goddamn military in the goddamn world. So they can't touch us, So shit. If they wanna romp with us, then we gonna send about 500 planes over there. We gonna bring back Putin and Xi Jinping and send them upstate to New York. It's that simple. We did it once before. We just did it the other night. We can make it a week. We can get all y'all in a week. We gonna have Xi Jinping, Putin, Maduro, all these motherfuckers in New York.
I'm supporting freedom. So nobody help us in all these years.
Trump for king. Look at that shit. That's how y'all know we really running that shit. We really went over there and took that shit. Biden could never. Kamala, could y'all picture Kamala doing something like this? No. Kamala could never. Biden could never. Al Gore could never. Al Gore could never. Shit. What's his name? Bush could never. Shit. Who else? Abraham Lincoln could never. See? They can't do this stuff. We need somebody with a firm stance that's firm on their stance. If Xi Jinping wants some war, we gonna come over there. We gonna take him on a ride. And you know where that ride gonna lead him to? New York. Obama, he couldn't do it. Obama, he was, Obama wouldn't be able to do it. I don't know. I don't think Obama would be able to do it. That's why we need Trump to steal things. We can't steal none with all these other people. They too soft. You feel me? They too soft. They want to play by the rules. Trump, he ain't playing by the rules. He's sending off a phone call. Yep, go hit him. Get him done.
The Venezuelan military has promised to strike back after the United States attacked their capital city. Venezuela's defense minister says he narrowly survived after an American missile passed through his house, and he...
They better pipe down.
Why
bro.
Russia and China couldn't protect Maduro. When news broke that Venezuela's president was taken by US forces, many people around the world asked the same question. Where were Russia and China? Why didn't they step in? Why didn't they protect their ally? To understand this, you have to move past emotions and look at how real global power actually works.
How can they protect their ally if the United States is coming after them? Bro, when the United States coming after you, your allies got to back the hell up, or they going to end up in the mix and they might lose their country too. You feel me? When the United States coming for your ass, that mean you need to pipe down, bro, or it's going to be over very soon. We don't play no games at all. Once again, if you guys are tuning in, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you do not miss an episode. You are now tuned into the new Venezuela Part 2. Yes, Venezuela, that's our land now. The United States of Venezuela. Yes, that oil that they had the other day, that's our stuff now too. We deboing that shit like Friday. That's our shit now. You know what I'm saying? That country that they had the other day, that's us. We need that. Come up off that. We need 25-cent gas prices. And we need freedom for all. And China and Russia, if y'all keep talking, I'm going to tell Trump. And if Trump tell the military, then Xing Xing Ping Ping, your ass is grass. But I'm going to spare you tonight. I'm going to let you go to sleep. I'm going to let you get some rest. Let you think about your actions. We know y'all was nibbling on that oil. We know y'all was. But that's okay. That's our oil now. No more nibbling. Fuck that. If you got a problem with it, we got the best goddamn military in the goddamn world. And that concludes my show, man. Appreciate everybody coming out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm your host, Surviving Fillmore Africa. Until next